Hello class 4, welcome back to the offline virtual class. So today we are going to start the new chapter, that is chapter 3, input devices. Normally you have read before this also, you know the brief about the input devices, but today we are going little deeply about input devices. Alright, so last time in chapter 1 and 2 what you learn is you learn about the definition of the computer, how it works, okay, in which fields computer are used, something like that. In chapter 2, the basic type of the computer, desktop and laptop, and the basic part of the desktop computer or a personal computer, you learn that, okay, keyboard, mouse, monitor, same thing. But today we are going little deep in input devices. Okay, let's start the chapter. So first one is input devices, chapter 3. Let's read the first para, that is hardware. Okay, the physical and the mechanical part of the computer that we can see, feel and touch are computer hardware. There are three types of hardware which you are going to learn in coming units. Okay, it says that what is the hardware? Hardware is the physical and the mechanical part of the computer, alright, where you can touch, you can feel, okay, and you can see also. Alright, there are normally three types of hardware, that is input. One is input devices hardware like keyboard, mouse, monitor, keyboard, mouse, joystick. Another is processing hardware, that is CPU, okay. Another is output, monitor, printer and speaker. And there is D number also, storage, but that is not in the category. That is in between the input, processing and output, okay, in between, it lies in between. That is not the fourth type of the hardware, okay. Normally it lies between input, processing and hardware. While we are doing input, giving any input instructions, and while it processes, immediately it saves somewhere. That's why it is not the different category, it's within these three: input, processing and output. Alright, now let's go to the next para, that is input device or hardware. A computer takes data and instruction as input. As you know before, computer takes data and instruction, okay. The devices that are used to give input to the computer are called input devices, like this keyboard which I am holding, okay, keyboard and the mouse, okay. This keyboard and mouse are the input devices that helps us to give data and instruction to the computer, okay. This is very clear and we are learning from the beginning. You can give instruction to the computer with the help of these devices, okay. It's so clear. Without the input device, it is not possible to operate a computer. This means if you don't have this keyboard or mouse, to operate, to run, to use a computer is useless. It is not possible. Clear? Why it is not possible? If you don't have keyboard or mouse, then how will you use the computer? You just think about it. It is not actually possible. Different types of input devices are used in the computer. The most commonly used input devices are keyboard and mouse, okay. Normally this keyboard and mouse is the most primary. It is also called primary input devices, okay. There are other secondary input device also, like joystick, scanner, which we use often only. It is also called peripheral device, okay. It is not primary. So the keyboard and mouse is primary, and other joystick, scanner, okay, webcam, these are optional, secondary. Alright, now let's go to the next page. Some of the commonly used input devices are given below, okay. There are some of the devices, let's see. One is keyboard, two is mouse, touchpad, touch screen, scanner, joystick, web camera and microphone, okay. These are some other input devices. There are lots of more, hundreds, okay. Actually hundreds of input devices are invented, but these are the few, okay. Among these also, the most important one is keyboard and mouse, okay. Now let's go for the first one, that is keyboard, okay. Keyboard is a basic input device of a computer. You can enter data and instruction into a computer by using keyboard, okay. We use keyboard to give data and instruction to the computer so that computer do its part, its work, processing work. There are different keys on the keyboard which perform different functions. There are near about 104 keys on a normal keyboard. On the basis of their function, the keys on the keyboard can be divided into 5 different groups. They are alphanumeric keys, control keys, navigation keys, and numeric keypad. Okay, can you see that in the picture? So this means that keyboard is a basic and the most important input device of a computer, and it does what? Entering data and instruction in the computer so that computer can process it. Okay, so normally a keyboard has different types of keys which function differently, and in keyboard there are normally, in normal keyboard there are 104 keys. Okay, and some of the keyboard nowadays is coming multimedia keyboard, okay, gaming keyboard, something like that. There are different types of keyboard available. So, and those keys are different, categorized into normally 5. Okay, normally 5, and they are alphanumeric. Alphanumeric means alphabet and numbers. That you can see, I have one here, wireless keyboard I have. So you can see there alphabet A to Z is there, and at the right side there are number, okay, 0 to 9. This is called alphanumeric keyboard. Okay, alphanumeric keys. And another is control key. Control key is what? Control key is, there are some control keys is over here. Okay, these are control, shift, control, alt. These are the control keys. Okay, and another one is what? Navigation key. Okay, what is the navigation key? Navigation key is normally in the bit above the arrow keys. There's page down, home, page up. These are the navigation key, and down there is a arrow keys also there. See there, arrow keys, right, left, top, and another top one here, function keys. This function keys means F1 to F12 is there. Different function keys works differently. Alright, this is the example of the keyboard and different keys. Okay, we can talk detailedly down. See there, I have already told you. First one is, you can just check out the picture also. Let's see the picture. Okay, this remove me. Okay, see there, function keys, this F1 to F12. Navigation keys, that is home, okay, end, insert, page down, page up, this one. Another is control keys, like this alt, control, shift. These are the control keys. And one special key is also there. There is alt tab. This is tab and caps lock. These are the special keys. Another keys are arrow keys. See there, arrow keys, up, down, right and left. And numerical key, that is alphanumeric is together it's coming. Okay, these are, and up one is here, indicator only. Indicator means when you press caps lock, the caps lock lead will blink. Okay, when you just press the scroll lock, this scroll lock lead will blink. Okay, like this. Okay, now let's go in detail. Okay, the first one is at the left side, see here, key group is there, and right side description, alphanumeric. Okay, this alphanumeric, you know that there are how many alphabets are there? 26 alphabet will be there. One is 26 alphabet, and 10 numbers will be there. Okay, this is called alphanumeric key. Next one is, let's say at the left, control key. Control key holds CTRL, alt, and the window logo and escape key. Okay, just you have to remember that what are control keys. Okay, control keys are CTRL, alt, the Windows logo key, okay, and escape key, ESC. At the top right it will be there, and these are called control keys. And by making combination, you can do lots of function from this control key. Okay, like for example, what? To save a document, what you'll do? Control plus save. Control plus S means save. Okay, if you press alt and F4, computer will shut down. Like that, like that you can use some combination to function. Alright, okay. And next one is function keys. Look at here, function key. There are F1 to F12, up to F12, and each function key has different its own task. Okay, like if you press F1, the help menu will be activated. Okay, if you press F2, then it will be edit mode. Okay, something like that, edit mode. And likewise there are other series of tasks. Another one is navigation key. Navigation key means just navigate. go here to there, okay, left to right, top to bottom, that is called navigation. Okay, and there in navigation, page up, page down, home means if you press home key, then if you are in middle of your cursor is in the middle, then it will go at the first line of the first point of the line. Okay, if you press control and home, it will come at the top, something like that. Okay, you can practice at home. Just open Microsoft Word, type something, and you can use this home key, end key, page up key, page down key, everything you can use. Another is numeric pad. Okay, numeric pad, it has why this numeric pad is separate? Because we have in keyboard numeric pad is separate 0 to 9, and same 1 to 0 to 9 is above the alphabet also. Okay, that part is called alphanumeric, and this numeric pad is different. Okay, why this is kept different? To calculate easily. Okay, like a calculator. Okay, every time you don't need to go at the top, so that if you use the numeric pad for only typing numbers, it will make easy. Another one is special keys. There are some special keys which you need to remember. Okay, which is very helpful. Beside these special some special keys which are used while preparing the documents described below. Okay, one is delete key. Delete key is obviously, you know that if you want to delete any file, if you want to delete any character, whatever you have typed, we use this delete key. Next one key is backspace key. Backspace key is to go back, to go back the cursor, or when you use this backspace key can be also used to delete the character also. Okay, if you click in this somewhere in the backspace, after the backspace, and if you press backspace, then it will go on deleting. Okay, another is space bar key. Space bar key is for what? Space between any text. Okay, and in game, what you use for this space bar? You use to jump. Okay, have you any experience? So whenever you are playing game and if you need to jump, you press what? Space bar. Okay, another is enter key, and this enter key is little bigger than other, because whenever we type something, immediately we need to press this enter key frequently. That's why it's bigger. This shift key and enter key is bigger. Okay, so enter key makes new line. Okay, it's current. If you are in current line, if you are wherever you are, if you press enter key, it will go to new line. Okay, next one is shift key. Shift key is one of the very helpful key. It has many functions. Okay, shift key, if you hold shift key and press any letter, it can be capital, it can be smaller also. Okay, and in upper 1 to 9 there is some other special symbols also there. If you want to use the dollar sign, the percent sign, then you just hold shift and press 5, it will be percent sign. If you hold shift and press 4, it will be dollar sign will come, activate. Okay, that's why this shift key has special function. With combination you can use many. Okay, next one is caps lock. Caps lock is simply just when you press caps lock, everything will be in capital, and again if you press caps lock, everything will be in small letter. That is the main function. Now let's go to the next one, that's mouse. Okay, mouse is a basic input device, is also a basic, that means primary, and it is also called pointing device. Okay, why it's pointing device? Because this my mouse points on the screen, like you can see this, I'm rolling. Okay, you can see this, that is called point. Okay, that's why it's called pointing device. It is used to point object on the screen and give commands to the computer. Okay, whenever you see some icons or pictures, it will point there. If you point there and click, then it will be activated. So that's why it's called pointing device. When you move your mouse on the mouse pad, a mouse pointer on the monitor screen moves. Okay, like I'm moving like this, left right, that's it, it does the moving. Okay, and wherever you want to do something, just go and click there. Next one is, generally a mouse contains 3 buttons, left, right and scroll wheel. As you can see in the picture also, see there, at the left and right and the scroll wheel, left key and right key and scroll. Okay, in some of the gaming mouse there will be 4th key also, that is called 3D key also, that will be on this side. Okay, left side, where you can press from the thumb. Okay, different buttons and function depends upon running the program. Okay, these buttons are runs according to the program. Okay, the scroll wheel is used for many purposes such as scrolling, like I am doing scrolling up, okay, down, scrolling, because I am moving the scroll wheel. Okay, and if there are long pages, okay, the scrolling through the long documents, long pages and websites, to zoom in, to zoom out. Okay, I am doing scrolling. If there are long pages, you can scroll like this. And if you want to see clearly, then if you press Ctrl and scroll, it will make zoom. See, zoom like this, zoom out, zoom in. Okay, this is the function of a scroll wheel. Next one, holding or moving the mouse. I think you know better how to hold and moving the mouse. Okay, the first index finger will use for left click, and this middle finger will use for right click. So now let's talk about the some of the mouse actions. Okay, so the first one is pointing. You know that pointing, just you can see the mouse pointer which I am moving, okay, around, pointing. And another one is clicking. Clicking is how many click we have. One is left click, another is right click. Okay, and some of the in the gaming mouse there will be a 3D click also from the thumb. Okay, from this thumb. Another is clicking, means simply clicking. To activate any function, just clicking. Another is double clicking. Okay, what we use for double clicking. So let's do some of the example. Okay, I'm opening this WordPad and typing something like Pascal International Academy. Okay, if I just click the cursor, it shows the cursor. Okay, if you want to go to front, then just click. It helps to move wherever you like. Another is double click. If you in Word, if you double click, it will select. See this, double click, it will select this one. And another is if you want a menu, okay, just what you do is just right click. Okay, a menu will come. If you have copied, it will be paste will come, something like that. That is double right clicking. And next one is here. Next one term is what? See here, dragging. Dragging means just I'm just clicking and dragging and leave. Click, drag, leave. Click, drag, leave. Okay, this is the basic function of the mouse. Okay, I hope you understood. Next one is touchpad. Okay, touchpad, the picture here is not correct. Actually, touchpad means the mouse in the laptop. Okay, in laptop there is no mouse, so we use what? Touchpad. So some of the example is like this. See here, touchpad. This is touchpad. Okay, this is touchpad. These are the picture of the touchpad. Another is touch screen. Touch screen means like your mobile. Okay, in mobile you can touch and press any buttons and activate. You can move, slide, left, right. That is called touch screen. Okay, in some of the laptop you have a special feature. You can touch on the icons directly on the monitor of the laptop. That is called touch screen. Next one is joystick. Joystick, as you know, this is also input device and often mostly used to play a game. Okay, simulation game. Okay, mostly simulation game. Scanner is also input device. Okay, that scans your book, magazine and convert into image and send to the computer. Okay, next one is web camera. What is using web camera? Now you can see web camera, because due to web camera you can see me here. Okay, because in my laptop there is a webcam attached, and because of that you can see me here. Okay, next one is microphone. Microphone, very easy. It is just used to record any narration, okay, song, okay, like that, the audio. So after that there is a, okay, this chapter has finished, and main points to remember, this read yourself. It's very easy. It is the summarize of this chapter. Now let's do the exercise. An exercise, let's see, pick a tick for the correct statement and cross for the false. Okay, it's like true false. Okay, if the statement is true, then tick mark. If statement is false, then cross mark. The most commonly used input devices are mouse and monitor. Is it? No. Okay, monitor is not the input, so this is false. What is the real answer? What is the exact answer? The most commonly used input devices are actually mouse and keyboard. There should be keyboard. That's why this is false. Just cross it. Okay. Next one. Just you need to press shift key to special key. Yes, this is correct. And likewise you do other by reading the book. Let's see, match the following two number. The first one is joystick. What is that? It is used to play games on the computer. Okay, likewise webcam is there. Okay, likewise touchpad is there. Okay, you just see here and match the following. Next one is write the function of the special key del. Okay, this is a del means delete key. Obviously wherever your cursor is, if you press, it will delete the rest of the it will delete the later one text. Okay, or it can delete the file or folder. Okay, it has lots of function. Likewise left arrow. Okay, to go left, to move your cursor left, we use left arrow. There is caps lock to make this all the alphabets capital, we use caps lock, or all the alphabets small, we use caps lock. Okay, like shift key is there, enter key is there, space bar is there. Okay, you do yourself, read the book and do it. Next one is what are the input devices? Okay, list any 4 input devices. You know input devices. Okay, we have just read there are lots of input devices, around 8 or 9 is in this chapter. Just write and list any 4. Okay, and while writing input devices, do not forget to write the primary input devices, the basic one, the most important one, and that is keyboard and mouse. Okay, first start keyboard and mouse, then write any other input devices, that doesn't matter. Okay, but you have to first mention primary one. What is keyboard? Write the different groups of it. What is keyboard? Keyboard is an input device. Okay, and it helps to give data and instruction to the computer. And in keyboard there are lots of keys, which is categorized as alphanumeric keys, special keys, function keys, something like that. What is mouse? Mouse is also an input device, and it is also called pointing device. Okay, how can you hold the mouse? Okay, hold the mouse, you know how to hold the mouse with this. From just hold the mouse with in the position that you can click from the index finger to the left and middle finger to the right. Okay, what are the different mouse actions? There are actually 5 mouse actions which you have just read. Okay, pointing, clicking, double clicking, right clicking, dragging. Okay, there are some other also, but these 5 are most important. Next one is write the names of the following devices. Okay, keyboard, mouse, joystick, scanner, microphone, webcam. Okay, this is also you know. And also write short note. Okay, short note also, touchpad, touch screen, scanner. Just write. And another is single word, the device which is used to input sound to the computer. What is it? This is microphone. Alright, like this, finish all and match the following also here again. Okay, mouse. What is mouse? It's a palm size pointing device. Mouse is a palm size pointing device. Okay, likewise you finish, read chapter thoroughly once and finish the exercise. Okay, thank you class. This much for today.